Lotus Squad. Let me step outside for a second because I need some fresh air. You guys, shit is getting real. Matter of fact, it has gotten real. And so, I'm gonna let some outside air get in this house because you guys, a person can only take so much. And right now, everybody, whoever they are, they just found out I'm the right one and the wrong one to mess with. And I feel like somebody out there needs to hear this message, and a lot of you will resonate with this. One thing about me, I understand we're all human. I understand we're all different, right? I understand that at the end of the day, there needs to be boundaries that need to be set. And when those boundaries are crossed, a lot of us have continued to accept it. Silently, willingly, just to keep the peace. While we're suffering inside, while we're ready to explode, and while we're neglecting ourselves. But I'm done. As a child, of course, I was defenseless and I could not defend myself, in a sense, physically or whatever you want to call it. I couldn't stand up for myself because when it comes to parents and older people in general, for the most part, they feel like their age just completely obliterates everyone else's viewpoint, obliterates everyone else's feelings. They feel like they don't need to learn anything else. No offense, not all older people are like this. But me being about to be 29 on the 10th, okay, I'm starting to get a lot of that. But what I'm also noticing is these older people that seem to think that they have some sort of higher authority over others of different ages and whatever, genders and whatever, it's like I'm seeing most of them are completely just broke, busted, and disgusted, quite literally, and asking me for help. Now, wait a minute. Please make it make sense. You have all the advice to give with certain people. Again, not everybody, but these types of people have so much advice to give, but yet their lives are worse off than not only our own lives, but here's the thing, they're not even taking their own advice. They're not even thinking to do that, but yet they're so intelligent, right? Now, I'm acting a little bit, but you guys, I swear to God, I've been pushed to a point where I'm done. I'm done trying to explain it logically and nicely and diplomatically with certain people. My thing lately has been not just about the whole people wanting to talk my ear off as though I'm Dr. Phil or some sort of therapist for them, but whenever I try to just simply have an adult conversation or express myself as well, sometimes it's hit or miss, but most of the time they try to turn it around as though I'm crazy. Or they try to turn it around as though I'm making problems. Okay. I don't like dealing with that. I don't like dealing with people that like to play the victim but then have so much advice to give that they're not even taking for themselves. I just had to kick out several people. Okay? And there have been so many things happening. Okay? Whether any of you have dealt with gang stalking or believe in it, we don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree on this topic. But as somebody dealing with this experience, I know the end game is for them to push me to the limit, push me into an insane asylum and or jail or death. And they have to push me to do these things. Right? And I've tried to be nice. I've tried to help. I've tried to be there. That's the type of person I am. But they got me all the way effed up. Guys, go check out that reading I did last night because it's way too on point. Okay? And you know how they say hindsight is always 20/20, girl. Right. But I just cannot believe these people, most of these people out in society in general, it doesn't matter the race, the color, the creed, it doesn't matter any of these other things outside of ourselves. It's the content of someone's character. And I'm seeing a lot more narcissism in general. And I'm seeing a lot more white knight narcs. Okay, a lot of people don't talk about this. I've just learned about this myself. But white knight narcissists are the type of people who put themselves in positions to appear as though they want to be helpful. They're all in your business, they're all in your wallet, they're all in your bed and all in your phone, you know, when they don't pay any bills most of the time. And when the simple point is we're all adults here and they don't run nothing but their mouth, and they really need to stop running that, because they're not doing a good job of that, and they're not doing a good job of running their own lives. And I'm so frustrated because I've tried to be open. I've tried to keep my calm, keep my cool, stay silent, or at least kind of say, hey, you know, you're pushing it. The boundary's here. And you're right at the last step before you step right over that. And I've said repeatedly, whether it's somebody asking me for something that they want, and I say no, why does it have to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and keep counting all the way until however much they want to take you for? Why does it take so many times for the word no to register the first time? That's the first pet peeve that I'm having, especially now. The second one is, I don't need nor want anything from anybody. But yet, even when I give to people that really technically don't even deserve it, on the coolie though, they're still asking for more. Have they not heard of the words thank you? Do they not know the definition of gratitude? Okay, well, let me help you out with that. Since we are in the year currently 2021, there's a thing called smartphones, YouTube, social media, google.com, dictionary.com, and the list goes on. There's an app for that, right? So they can go ahead and look up the definition of gratitude. Look up the definition of respect. Look up the definition of empathy, compassion, sympathy. A lot of people I'm hearing lately don't care. I just don't care. It's about whatever we're talking about. It doesn't even have to be about a specific person or a specific scenario. I just keep hearing these words. I don't care. I don't care. And when somebody says that a lot to me, when I'm trying to ask questions or, you know, try to learn them as a person, or just try to have a simple conversation where both people are engaging each other and not being all defensive when they're just asked a simple either yes or no question, or not being defensive when you just ask them a simple question about themselves. See, that's suspect to me. But one thing I'm really having a big issue with is these motherfuckers will respect me. Excuse my French. YouTube, I'm not even going to monetize this. These motherfuckers will respect me by any means necessary. Now, I'm not going to be ignorant and impulsive, but sometimes you got to show your teeth. Because one thing I know about myself, yeah, I'm a little sensitive. Yeah, I'm a little weird. Yeah, I'm passionate. Yeah, I'm goofy, whatever. But I'm me. And one thing I cannot stand and I'm done with is people trying to tell me how to be, how to speak, how to dress, what to do in my life. Worry about yourself. If I need assistance, don't worry. Google.com got me. And if they don't, I still wouldn't ask y'all for help. Because I've been helping myself way before y'all even came into my life. Which is the crazy part. See, I'm done putting up with bullshit. I'm done settling for less. I'm done putting myself in positions where I'm hanging around people out of loneliness or boredom, or just using people as a distraction. Let's be real, trying to distract myself from how I'm feeling or traumas that I'm releasing. And I know going into certain relationships, I already call it before it starts. People want to push the issue. I really want this. And then when they get it, they bounce or they flip-flop. They're a human flip-flop, bitch. Okay? And to be honest with you, that is there's way more to life than being a human flip-flop. But I know what we're not going to be doing. We're not going to be doing any flip-flopping and wish-washing around here. We're not going to be allowing anybody to disrespect anybody over here. If I need to raise my voice and stand my ground in certain situations where that's feasible, right? You don't want to put yourself in a position where somebody is just violent and then they just act stupid, or drugs or whatever, and they just impulsively act stupid or whatever. You got to pick your battles, and timing is key. But one thing I will say is, especially when I've had people in my home over the years. Listen, when I say no one time, that's it. When I tell you to get out of my house, especially in a diplomatic and calm manner, okay? That's what I mean. I don't need to repeat it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20,000 times. So, basically, the moral of the story is, and the message is for all of us, if you guys are dealing with people like this, people in your family that, you know, are not making any sort of effort, they never have. They're trying to appear as though they're trying to be helpful, but really they're just wanting to be in your business, in your bed, in your head, in your wallet, in your home. We don't need these people, you guys. And I'm down with love. I really am. But to me, the true definition of love includes respect, trust, honesty, compassion, empathy, compromise, understanding, adult conversations, allowing the other person to be themselves and express themselves. One thing I'm getting tired of is I don't have a problem with who I am anymore. Matter of fact, that's a surprise even to me. Because for many years, I didn't want to be on this planet. Let's just be real. I'm still unlearning self-doubt and insecurities that have been conditioned in my mind by a lot of the people I've surrounded myself with and the people that I've grown up around in childhood. Everybody wants to beat you down, to level the playing field, so to speak. And that's not even necessary, because both parties lose, or everybody involved loses. But my thing is, I'm done. I'm done playing these games. I'm done keeping certain people, places, and things in my life out of familiarity or out of attachment or out of love or whatever. Actions speak a lot louder than words, and that's on period. Period, girl. Okay? So, we also have to take responsibility for ourselves and look at what we're putting up with, because a lot of us are just settling because that's what we're used to. We don't feel like we deserve any better because that's maybe what we've been told throughout our lives. Some of us have dealt with bullying, domestic abuse, some sort of trauma, whatever the case may be, okay? We have to unlearn these things, and that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of, falling and getting back up. Failing and moving forward, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people don't want to do it. But one thing they're not going to do is drag me or the squad, the Lotus Squad, down with them, because we're choosing to keep them in our lives for the sake of loyalty or love. See, if we really believed in love and loyalty, by the way, because I hear certain people talking a lot about loyalty, but they're the most disloyal, dishonest, disappointing individuals in general. But they want to make it sound like they're really down for the cause, the right thing. Yeah, it sounds good. But are you walking it like you're talking it, sir? Because it's looking like the walk's not matching the talk. And we're beyond tired of the talk, because you ain't saying shit. So, guys, you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to put yourself first. I know I keep saying that, but most of all, you need to speak up. Speak up in the smartest way possible, where it's safe for you, where if you need the authorities to be called, do so. If you need help from someone that you trust, reach out and say something. But it's time to stand up. It's time to stand up for someone to be loyal to you. It's time for you to stand up for someone being as compassionate, as open as you have been with all these people that just keep shitting on what you're giving them. And can't even say a simple thank you, and they still asking for more, girl. Girl, bye. The entitlement is just unreal to me. Unreal. So, however you need to do it, you guys, Yeah, people will try and call you crazy because some of the people that I had to kick out of my home, I had to show them a side that they thought I didn't have within me. See, certain people like to think that because you're nice or kind or empathic or compassionate, because you've given so many chances, sometimes we're teaching certain people how to treat us, not even realizing it. But if we continue to give chances to people that continue to shit on those chances, continue to put you as a convenience, then what does that mean for you? What does that leave for you? But simple and plain, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, Lotus Squad. I really do love y'all. I really do. And let me just say this as a side note. I really am ashamed, honestly, because I had to look at myself as well in this channel. I admit I got scared and I got lazy. I got discouraged. I was doubting myself. I always get nervous before I go live, except today. You know, when I'm telling a story, I know it sounds unbelievable, but let me tell you, all of these are real. And I don't need to prove that to anybody, but I'm just telling you now. You can tell. No stuttering, no, flump. None of that. No fumbling over work. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm always getting nervous, doubting myself, thinking that I'm shit. Even the songs that I've made, I keep going back and listening to them over and over and over time. I'm like liking them more and more. And I'm like, you know what? Why have I been so hard on myself? And the stuff that I'm doing is actually good. You guys are always, gassing me up. And I appreciate that because we all need love and support. We really do. And I know I've said this before, but whatever. YouTubers can make fun of me for saying this, but it's the truth. The Lotus Squad has been a big part of the ascension process for me, the changes I'm making in my life, and for me fighting to stay on this planet, and for me continuing to come on here. But one thing I am sorry for, and I've already apologized for this, is for leaving y'all hanging. I was watching Hello Yassine, I think is his channel name, and he was saying some stuff about a rapper in particular, but the message was for the collective. And anyway, I could see it, how it could be applied for me. I'm talking about, I'm gonna do this, video post it, but then I end up not following through. I end up, talking myself out of it. I end up procrastinating. I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared. Because I've seen the ugliness, especially online. I've seen it in life, but it gets a little bit worse online because they're not in front of you. But I bet you they wouldn't say any of the things that they're saying if they weren't behind the screen. But back to the point. I'm scared, but you guys are helping me be stronger. You're helping me see that I also deserve love. I deserve support. You guys are still hanging in there with me when a lot of y'all could have gave up on me when I took those, that 6-month break and just foolish. I'm not showing y'all love. I'm showing y'all that, my word is not my bond. And that's not me. That's not me. But thanks to all of you, seriously. You guys have really pulled me out. Even when I haven't been doing streams, even when I haven't been posting, I've thought about you guys every single day. And I said, man, why am I focusing on these nobodies when I have this Lotus Squad over here that just keeps me smiling all day, evening, and everything in between? What am I doing? I'm wasting my own time and energy on people that really honestly don't matter. So focus on those that you love. Be grateful for the time that you have with them while they're still here, because a lot of us have lost someone very dear to us. And that's something that you don't really ever get over. I understand that grief and pain. But the bottom line, when we deal with these scenarios, when we deal with loss like this, even breakups are taken in the brain as though it's a physical death. Whatever experience resonates with you, it's painful, yes, but it reminds me that time and life is too short. Time is flying by, you guys. And what you do with that time counts and matters. And if we waste time trying to revive something that never existed in the first place, or trying to, keep people around and help people that's just not even helping themselves, because keep in mind, God doesn't help those who don't help themselves. He helps those who help themselves. So if God's not even able to help somebody not helping themselves, we've got to step to the side and just give it to God, girl. Okay, Jesus, Buddha, Kalima, Shiva, Hanuman, Guan Yin, Lakshmi, Sarasvati, everybody in the gods and goddesses world, in the angel realm. Okay, everybody sees. Everybody knows what's up. You need to be focused on that, your blessings, the love in your life. Because we're blocking our own blessings by trying to save people that don't want to be saved, period. So again, 2021's New Year resolution is save yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Have empathy for yourself. Listen to yourself. Honor yourself. And most of all, learn to love the company of your own self. And with that being said, I love you all. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love. Love you guys.